Yo, I want to go over my trades for June the 8th, 2020. And first, let's go over SPY. SPY, as you can see, this was yesterday's close. SPY is only up a couple points, so pretty much anything's possible, let's just say. And the first trade I took short was CCL. And CCL had a huge gap up, as you can see. Close was 21.50-ish, and then went all the way to 26. So also had me interested for a pullback. And on the daily, it filled a little bit of a gap right here to this 26, as you can see, from this 24 to 26 area. Also just been going down all pre-market. So off open, I wanted to see higher better, hopefully a 25, 26 push, but never got that. So I chased it down a little bit under this 24 area, which I thought was kind of key due to the pre-market action right here. Bounced right off of that, bounced right off of that. So when it got under, I was figuring it was probably going to be some resistance. But what I didn't fail to realize was this 30, 23, 50 area was kind of a little bit, well, you can't really, kind of hard to say that this can be some kind of support because it's not really that clear. Either way, I went in 100 shares right here and 100 shares right here. So I sized up pretty decently. And when it went to VWAP, I sized in another 100 shares, which is 300 total. And I was going to give it to like 25, 50-ish, 25-ish, let's just say, before I cut it. But being in 300 shares and adding to a loser right here made it tough because P&L was looking crazy right here already. So when it did give me a way out at this 24 area, so I just got out, covered everything for a loss of 47 bucks. But all in all, if I would have held it, would have been profitable. But who's gonna? I can't really hold it into another. It gave me a chance out, and I've in the past not taken my way out plenty of times, and then just went right back to a bunch of big losses. So now when the stock gives me a way out to at least break even, readjust, refocus, redo everything, and then get back in it if I have to, I'm gonna take it because there's been a bunch of times where it did give me a way out, didn't take it, and I just got shit on. Also, lower lows, lower highs were in right here, so I was hoping for some continuation, but it never happened. All in all, a little bit of a sloppy trade, really, because these first two weren't that sloppy. This one was sloppy. Should never added here. Should have probably just covered here, and then re-added up in here, maybe off this VWAP, and then under this 24. That would have been a lot better play. But all in all, lost 47 bucks. No big deal. Also, market was showing weakness at the same time while this was going down, and then this was going up, and market was still showing weakness. So I was thinking, as long as the market's showing weakness, and this CCL usually follows the market pretty closely, I was gonna stay in it and give it a shot. But didn't work out. Covered. Move on. PDD was the next trade I took, and PDD was actually a uh, alert play. I put in an alert right under this yesterday's clothesline, and it hit my alert. So I was gonna use this green or red line as a potential resistance, and that's exactly what I did. Got in 50 shares right here, bounced a little bit, held it. As long as this line was holding, I was gonna let it ride. And guess what? Once it gave out, sayonara. This thing was gone. But I only got covered up in here because I thought 69 is somewhat of a mental loss, mental stop, mental area, and it's already down from 72 to 69. So I'm thinking, oh, how much lower can this thing go? On the daily, it's been in play for a whole bunch of days already. It's been going up and down. It's just been everywhere with some decent volume. So overall, good play. I like this. And also another mental thing, because of the first loss on CCL, I was much more tentative to play size, go in hard, or do anything afterwards, because I wanted to kind of not make it a huge red day if it was going to be a red day, and I already started off red. But this one gave me a little bit more confidence, and clean play, clean chart, clean setup, just beautiful. Second red day. Also, this huge wick on a daily had me also very interested for a higher, better setup, and a flush under. And the last trade I took was Penn. I'm also starting to make all these in order, chronological time order. And as you know, Penn's been in play for a minute. It's been pretty much straight up, took a little pause, and then it's been right back up. Also, second red day after a huge run up, which is kind of important. And this green to red move had me very interested. As you can see, resistance turned into support, turned into resistance again. So I was figuring I was going to get into every pop under this 36 area, but it never even got me another chance to enter because it just flushed on the VWAP, just kept going, and I figured this 35 area was going to be some kind of support because as you can see right here, it held up and grinded up and shot right back up to 36 after it bounced off this 35 area. So I was happy with the cover. Wrote it down 80 cents on 100 shares. I did go a little harder than I usually do on this price stock. I went in straight up 100 shares right here instead of just 50 and made 72 bucks for a total of 56.50 on the day. Overall, CCL was kind of sloppy, but the last two trades were a thing of beauty. Just a perfect setup. There's not much more you can even say about them. They're just beautiful, beautiful trades. And turned up sloppy start into a decent finish, I'd say. Two good trades and one bad one. And another thing, I did not let this bad trade get out of hand and be $200-300 minus play. Instead, kept it somewhat reasonable. 50 bucks is not that bad, and just killed the next two. Happy, real happy with that. So, till next time, peace.